So today we start internal orders or internal order accounting. So this internal order is a tool used to analyze any particular expenditure. Example, petrol expenses per vehicle or advertisement purposes. Means here, this internal order accounting is also a tool to control your overheads. The cost center accounting and internal orders. Both these tools are used to control your overheads. Now, this tool is used. That is, internal orders tool is used to analyze any particular expenditure. For example, petrol expenses per vehicle. See, here you have one vehicle maintenance cost center, right? And your client company is having nearly 150 vehicles. So all these 150 vehicles under the supervision of vehicle maintenance cost center. Now, the head of this vehicle maintenance cost center has been experiencing that the petrol consumption has been increasing like anything month by month. So in that case, he wants to identify what are the vehicles that are consuming more petrol. For that purpose, we can use this internal order accounting tool. Similarly, advertisement per purpose means here you spend on advertisement for different purposes. Like the most important purpose is brand promotion, then recruitment of employees. If you want to recruit the employees, you have to spend on advertisement, right? Then sometimes you have to spend on advertisement in the support of some political parties. That is political reasons. Then sometimes you have to spend on advertisement in the interest of the public. Like that, every company may spend on advertisement for different purposes. Whatever the purpose for which the advertisement is incurred, right? Always we debit advertisement account in FI. But the management wants to know what is the advertisement cost according to purpose. How much is the advertisement spent on brand promotion? How much is the advertisement spent on recruitment of employees? How much is the advertisement spent on political reasons and so on? And also sometimes we are spending our advertisement in different media, right? Print media, electronic media, digital media, social media, right? Etc. etc. So in that case, the management wants to know, right? What is the advertisement amount per media? So the management wants to know the cost of advertisement spent on each media. For that purpose also, we can use this internal order accounting tool. So how I'm going to show you, right? Then to find out the cost of a particular event means dealers meet, cost of AGM. AGM means annual general meeting of shareholders, exhibition event, etc. See, normally the consumer goods companies like LG, Sony, right, Videocon, etc., etc. This type of companies will sell their goods throughout the country through dealer network. Okay, so after the end of the every fiscal year, this type of companies will organize the dealer meet, different five-star hotels. So state-wise, for all the dealers in Andhra Pradesh, they may organize one dealer meet in Hyderabad. For all the dealers of Karnataka, they organize the dealer meet in Bangalore, and so on. So here, all the dealers of Andhra Pradesh are invited to a big posh hotel in Hyderabad. They will provide to and fro flight tickets also sometimes, right? And they provide lodging and boarding in the five-star hotels for 3-4 days. So during the stay of 3-4 days, they organize some entertainment activities, some sightseeing trips, and also at the end of the day, right, they may distribute some gifts to all the dealers. So all these are expenses to the company, right? So once the dealer meet is over, the management wants to know what is the cost of organizing the dealer meet. For that purpose, we can use the internal order accounting tool. Similarly, exhibition event. See, we have participated in one exhibition event which has lasted for 3 months. So we participated in this exhibition event to promote our brand, right? So on the exhibition event, you have paid the stall rent, and for 3 months, right, you have incurred some salaries. You have paid some daily wages to the people working in the exhibition stall, and you have used some advertisement material, and you have printed some advertisement material, and these advertisement material are distributed to every visitor who visits your stall. And also, sometimes during these 3 months, you are distributing your goods freely to the visitors. So all these are expenses to the company. So once the exhibition is completed, the management wants to know what is the cost of participation in the exhibition event, right? So for that purpose, we can use this internal order accounting tool. Then to find out the cost of a particular task, for example, construction of a building. So like that, it's just like a finding out the cost of events, right? So here, if you notice yesterday, right, the internal orders are available in the real controlling objects and also statistical controlling objects. So what is real internal orders and what is statistical internal orders, right? And one more thing is the internal orders are very similar to cost centers, right? Here you write down this point, the page number 91, please write down one point. The internal orders are very similar to cost centers in most of the aspects. In most of the aspects. But there is one difference between, internal orders and cost centers is that internal orders and cost centers. Internal orders and cost centers. That is the internal orders are temporary in existence. The internal orders are temporary in existence. And cost centers are permanent in existence. Cost centers are permanent in existence. Means here you participate in the exhibition which we participate in the exhibition every year, but that is lasting for 3-4 months only. You don't participate in the exhibition throughout 365 days throughout the life of the enterprise. Similarly, you conduct the dealer meet only for 3-4 days every year, right? You don't conduct the dealer meet for 365 days throughout the life of the enterprise. So like that, right? The internal orders are temporary, right? But the cost centers are permanent. Administration cost center is permanent. Finance cost center, manufacturing cost centers, watch and ward cost center, power generation cost center. These are all permanent in existence. As long as the organization exists, right? These cost centers will exist. Except this, everything is very similar with the cost centers, right? And in the cost center accounting, we have performed some activities like repost of costs, then repost of CO line items, etc., right? So those activities also we can perform in internal order accounting also. So there are two types of internal orders: real internal orders and statistical internal orders. Real internal orders means these are the internal orders to which we can post expenses and incomes directly. The expenses and incomes posted to these internal orders can be apportioned to other controlling objects. Example, cost of exhibition event means once the exhibition is over, right, we come to know that the cost of participation is 10 lakhs. In that case, this 10 lakhs can be apportioned to other cost centers. For example, sales cost centers. Because of participating in the exhibition event, the sales cost centers may derive the benefit, right? So the sales cost centers has to bear the cost of this exhibition event, dealer meet, right? Again, sales cost centers will be allocated with the cost of the dealer meet. Cost of AGM can be allocated to secretarial cost centers. Cost of production order can be allocated to, right, production cost. Like that, in the case of real internal orders, whatever the cost you can post to, you post to real internal orders can be apportioned to other controlling objects. Then statistical internal orders. These are the internal orders to which we cannot post expense and incomes directly. But still, if you want to post expense and incomes to the statistical internal orders, first they have to be posted to one of the real controlling objects. Then, see, in addition to real controlling objects, we can post expense and revenues to the statistical internal orders. So, this real controlling objects can be a cost center, it can be a real internal order, etc. The expense and incomes posted to the statistical internal orders cannot be apportioned to any other controlling objects. Then what is the purpose of the statistical internal orders? They can be used only for the analysis and decision-making purpose. Example, this I will explain you, don't worry, right? Example, petrol expenses per vehicle. Example, petrol expenses per vehicle. Advertisement cost per purpose. Advertisement cost per purpose. Now, we have to understand one more concept, order types. So the order types default some values like planning profile, budget profile, object class, etc. to the order master record created under the respective order type. Means here, SAP follows the same logic in the development of configuration. The GL account master records are created under the GL account groups. Vendor master records are created under the vendor account groups. Customer master records are created under the customer account groups. Asset master records are created under the asset classes. Cost center master records are created under the cost center categories. Similarly, right, the internal order master records are created under the order types, right? So at the order type level, you define some values. So when we create the internal order master record under the respective order types, right, whatever the values you define at the order type level are automatically defaulted to the order master records. So at the time of creating the order master records, we have to specify the order types. So it is mandatory to define the order types. The order types are created at the client level so that they can be used by all the controlling areas under that client. So first I will show you how to configure for statistical internal orders. After that, we will see how to configure for real internal orders. So in the case of statistical internal orders, we cannot post expense and incomes directly. And also, whatever the expenses posted to the statistical internal orders cannot be apportioned to any other controlling objects. So first of all, you have to create order types. Creation of order types. Transaction code KOT2 underscore func area. Click on new entries. Order category is equal to 0, 1. Internal order controlling. So these orders, internal orders are used in many modules, right? So we are creating the internal order in the controlling component. Order category is equal to 0, 1. Internal order controlling. Click on enter. Order type is equal to SSKV. Description is equal to vehicle internal orders for SSKV. Vehicle internal orders for SSKV. I am going to show you how to identify petrol expenses for each vehicle. So when the user understands what are the vehicles which are consuming more petrol, then they can take a decision whether these vehicles are to be repaired or these vehicles are to be replaced. further decision making, we can use these statistical internal orders, petrol expenses per vehicle, right? Then planning profile is equal to 000001. Planning profile is equal to 000001, which is system defined. So what is the purpose of the planning profile and what is the meaning of the planning profile? I will explain you in real orders. Then object class is equal to overhead costs. And also what is the object class? That also will explain you at the time of real orders. Then select release immediately. Select release immediately. Write down there. Some space is there, no? Please write down. By selecting this checkbox, the system allows the user to post the transactions to the internal orders created under the order type. That means these orders are authorized, nothing else. Click on save. Click on save. See the message, it is giving one message. Number range not processed. So what is number range? Number range is for internal order master records, right? This number ranges will be processed in next step, right? So click on enter on the message. Now click on assign change intervals button in the number range interval line. This is the number range interval, right? Here you have this icon. Assign change intervals. Keep the cursor on internal order type created above. SSKV. Our internal order type is SSKV, right? Click on assign element group. Double click on motor pool A, ZZ external. Double click on motor pool A, ZZ external. This one, right? Look at the screen. See, under the motor pool A, ZZ external, our order type has been assigned. These are called number range groups. These number range groups were already defined in the system. SSKV. See, under the motor pool A, ZZ external, SSKV order type was assigned, right? Right down there. Click on save, right? Below that, right down there. By assigning the order type, to motor pool A, ZZZ external, the system allows the user to assign the number to the internal order master record created, 2 to 3 created under that order type. Created that under that order type. As a result, the user can enter the vehicle registration number so that the user, as a result, the user can enter the vehicle registration number as internal order number, so that the analysis becomes easy. See, look at the scheme. Here, these are called number range groups, right? And these number range groups were already defined in the system, right? Say, for example, just to select this, right? Motor pulley ZZ external, then click on change button. First, you have to change this. First, you have to select the changes. See, here, from number A to number ZZ, and external checkbox was selected. You know, there are two types of number assignments, right? So internal assignment and external assignment. In the case of internal assignment, system itself assigns the number, and in the case of external assignment, it will allow the user to enter the number, right? So here we have assigned our order type to this motor pulley ZZ external. So for this number range, right, external checkbox was selected. So we can also define our own number range groups. How to define our own number range groups, we will see in the case of real internal orders. Then, creation of field status group, making cost center and internal order mandatory. So first, let us do the step. Again, I will explain. Okay. So this setting is done in F5 field status variant. Transaction code OBC4. Here, I am going to create a new field status group. What happened? Select SSKV field status variant. Double click on field status groups. So here I am going to create a new field status group. For that new field status group, we have to give one name. Technically speaking, you can give any name. But here G001 is there, G003 is there. So in between, I will use G002. I am creating a new field status group by copying. Select G004 field status group. Click on copy as button. Field status group is equal to G002. Field status group is equal to G002. Text is equal to cost accounts, IO and CC mandatory. Cost accounts, IO and CC mandatory. IO means internal order, CC means cost center. Click on enter. And save. Now, double click on the field status group G002. Double click on the field status group G002. Double click on additional account assignments. Double click on additional account assignments. Select required entry against COPP order within brackets internal order. Just a minute. See, already cost center was selected as required entry, right? In addition to that, select a COPP order, means internal order as required. Click on save. Now, sorry, select optional entry against the COPP order, right? Select optional entry against quantity. Quantity optional entry means quantity of petrol. Click on save. Now, creation of GL account, petrol expenses. Creation of GL account within brackets, petrol expenses. Transaction code, FSWG. Petrol expenses I'm taking as part of administration cost. So GL account is equal to 4,375,000. GL account is equal to 4,375,000. Company code SSKV. Go to menu GL account create. Was already created. Huh? Do one thing, make it as 4,365,000. GL account is equal to 4,365,000. Company code SSKV. Go to menu GL account create. Account group is administration cost. Account group is administration cost. Select P&L statement account. Short text is equal to petrol expense account. GL account long text is also petrol expense account. Go to control data tab. Account currency INR. Select only balances in local currency. Select line item display. Sort key 001. Then go to create bank interest tab. Field status group G002. Field status group G002. Now, look at this. Here in the field status group G002, we have selected cost center and internal order as required entries, right? And that field status group we are assigning in the petrol expenses. As a result, at the time of posting to petrol expenses, right, the user has to enter both the cost center and internal order. Click on save. Now you have to create it as a primary cost element. Click on edit cost element. Cost element is equal to 4,365,000. Okay. Click on edit cost element. Valid from 1/4/2022 to 31st December 9,999. Click on enter. Cost element category 1. Click on save. Now, one important point you have to understand now. See, I am taking you to field status view. only this transaction takes a lot of time in this particular server. Anyhow, the server is going to be dismantled very soon. So a lot of load is there on this server. Listen to me carefully. Here, we have created this field status group G002 by copying from G004, right? Then in the G002, we have selected COPP order as required, right? But in the G004 field status group also, we have COPP order field, right? Then we can select here it says as a required entry. We can select in G004 itself COPP order as a required entry. But why we have to create a new field status group, and in that new field status group, why we have to select the COPP order as required entry? See here, what happens is, if you select COPP order as required entry in the field status group G004, this field status group G004 was assigned in the salaries account, wages account, rent account also. So in that case, when you're posting to salaries, wages, and rent, right, you have to enter the vehicle number. That is internal order number. My intention is to analyze only petrol expenses, not the rent to salaries, wages for each vehicle. That's why, right, we have created a new field status group, and in that new field status group, you have selected the fields as per your requirement. That is assigned in the petrol expenses. Like that, based on the business requirement, we can define, we can create any number of field status groups. Clear, no? Clear for everybody? Yes or no? Why
yes,
we
sir.
have to create this new field
Yes,
status
sir.
group?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Then creation of internal order master record. Transaction code KO01. So go to indicators, right? This I have forgotten to select. Go to indicators tab, unit of measurement, L, liters. Click on save. Now, creation of internal order master records, transaction code KO01. So KO01, create internal order, KO02, edit internal order, KO03, display internal order. As usual. Order type is called SSKV. See, compulsory, we have to specify the order type. That's why the creation of internal order types are mandatory. Click on enter. Order. So the system is allowing us, right, to enter the order number. Why? Because this order type was assigned to external number range assignment order group, right? Order is equal to TS01, right? 2233. TS01 2233. Vehicle registration number. Description is equal to Ford Endeavour. Vehicle name or Ford EcoSport. Description is equal to Ford EcoSport. Company code SSKV. Company code is not there in the material. Please add it. After short text or description. Company code is equal to SSKV. Business area SSKV. Go to control data tab. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So business area SSKV, then go to control data tab, select statistical order. So when you select this statistical order, system understands that this is the statistical order and it will not allow us to post directly. And also it will not allow us to apportion the cost of the statistical order to the other controlling objects. If you don't select this, system understands that it's a real order. So for these vehicles, I'm selecting statistical order. Click on Save. See, order was created with the number TS012233. Let us create one more order. Order type is equal to SSKV. Click on enter. Order is equal to TS012244. Description, Mercedes Bench. Company code SSKV. Business area SSKV. Go to control data tab. Select statistical order. Click on Save. So we have created two internal orders. Now, posting of transactions in F5, F-02. Now let us post to petrol expenses. Let us see how they are identified with the internal orders. F-02. Document date is 3/1/2022. Type is SA. Company code SSKV. Posting date 3/1/2020. Sorry. Document date 3/1/2023. Company code SSKV. Posting date 3/1/2023. Period 10. Currency INR. Posting key 40. Account is 4,365,000. Petrol expenses. Click on enter. The amount is equal to 40,000. Look at the scheme. Here, business area, cost center, and internal order. Three fields are mandatory fields. Because in the petrol expense account, we assigned the field status group GG02, wherein we selected cost center, business area, and order as required entry fields. The amount is equal to 40,000. Business area SSKV. Cost center SS01001. Use some cost center. I will tell you why. Order means vehicle number. To which vehicle you have purchased this? To which vehicle you have purchased this petrol? TS012233. Order is equal to TS012233. Text billing. Petrol purchased. Posting key 50. Other things are as usual. Okay, quantity. 40,000 means, right? We can say you can take 100 rupees per liter, right? So 400 liters. You can enter the quantity also. So posting key 40. The account is 2,100,000. The account is 2,100,000. Now, we have to understand some points here. Here, for a single vehicle, can you get the petrol of 400 liters? No. Maximum capacity may be around 50 liters for the Ford EcoSport. Of course, for any vehicle, right? Normal vehicle. So only 50 liters, maximum to maximum. But here I have given 40,000. Why? Here I told you, no, the internal orders are very similar to cost centers, right? So in the cost center accounting, we have performed repost of costs and repost of CO line items, right? So I want to show you these two activities in the internal order accounting also. For that, we need some big amount. That's why I have taken this 40%. But normally what happens in the real time? How the petrol expenses are being posted to every vehicle. For any vehicle, whenever we get the petrol, right, we ask the petrol station person to provide the invoice, petrol invoice, right? On that invoice, we ask him to write the vehicle number. Then this petrol invoice is given to cashier. While accounting for the petrol expenses, right? On the basis of the petrol invoice, right? It will bear the vehicle number, no? The user enters the vehicle number here. Like that, every day, the petrol expenses will be going on being posted to number of vehicles, right? That's how every vehicle will be going on being posted with the petrol expenses during the month. That is one point. Now, very, very important point. Listen to me carefully. Here, I want to analyze the petrol expenses for each vehicle, right? That means internal order. In that case, right, it should be enough to select internal order only as required entry. Okay, but why we have selected cost center also as required entry? See, why we have selected cost center also as required entry?
To know the whole petrol
To know
cost.
the
Sorry?
as it is a statistical we are doing in the statistical cost center is important, sir.
Yes, exactly. See, this is the statistical internal order, right? So before posting these petrol expenses to any statistical internal order, first they are to be posted to one of the real controlling objects. So here the real controlling object is cost center. That's why we have to select cost center also as required. Good. Great answer. See, in the field status group G002, I'm selecting cost center as optional entry. Now let us see what happens. So I am canceling the posting. Again, I am trying to post F-02. Document date is 3/1/2023. Type is SA. Company code SSKV. Posting date 3/1/2023. Period term. Currency INR. Posting key 40. Account is 4,365,000. Click on enter. The amount is 40,000. Now cost center is not required. Business area SSKV. Order TS012233. So I'm not entering cost center. Now let us see what happens. Text begin petrol purchased. Posting key 50. The account is 2,100,000. Click on enter. See the error message. The account to 4,365,000 requires an assignment to a CO object, means controlling object. So we have created 4,365,000 as a cost element, right? So every cost element has to be posted to controlling object. Even though we have entered the order, system does not consider this as a controlling object because this is the statistical internal order. So if you want to post any expenditure to the statistical internal order, first they have to be posted to one of the real controlling objects. See, statistical internal orders. These are the internal orders to which we cannot post expense and incomes directly. To post the expense and incomes to the statistical internal orders, first they have to be posted to one of the real controlling objects. So as far as the controlling objects we have created till today, right? Cost center is the real controlling object for expenses, right? So we have to enter the cost center SS01001. But what is the logic behind this? Why SAP has configured like this? Here, internal orders are temporary in existence. Cost centers are permanent in existence. So we don't identify the expenses to the statistical internal order throughout the life of the enterprise every day. Just for this month only, I want to post. I want to identify. So these internal orders are temporary in existence. That's why first the expense are to be posted to permanent controlling object. And one more thing is here, all these vehicles are under the control of vehicle maintenance cost center, which is permanent in existence. So the vehicle maintenance cost center is posted with many expenditures every month. One of them is the petrol expenses. So first we have to post the petrol expenses to the vehicle maintenance cost center. Then we are specifically taking this vehicle, taking this petrol expenses separately and we are analyzing it further. So in the real time, right, you have to enter, the user has to enter vehicle maintenance cost center. But here, just like that, I have entered this cost center, nothing else. Now it will accept, see. We'll take you to next step. So amount is equal to asterisk.
Sir, in case of a company of logistic business, then in that case also we'll be using internal orders or directly will be only
In the
cost
case
center?
of, good question. In the case of logistics company, right, every vehicle is a cost center.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
for every vehicle, there will be a driver, there will be a
Yeah.
conductor, there will be a cleaner, right?
Yeah.
You have the petrol consumption, you have the
Yeah.
depreciation of the vehicle.
Yeah.
So I want to know what is the maintenance cost of every vehicle. In that case, every vehicle itself is a cost center. It's a permanent, right? You have the
Yeah.
150 lorries, you have the
Yeah.
150 containers. All
Yeah.
these are permanent, right?
Yes.
So every month you want to identify, you want to know what is the cost of running every container or every vehicle or every lorry.
Okay. So there is no common cost center like vehicle
No,
maintenance.
no,
Every vehicle will be a single cost center.
yes.
Okay.
So it depends upon your business nature, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Business area is equal to SSKV, text plus. Click on save. Now, to see the internal otherwise report, transaction code KOB1. Transaction code is not there, KOB1. Order is equal to TS012233. TS012233. Write down. Posting date is equal to 1/1/2023 to 31/1/2023. Click on execute. So the total petrol was posted to one vehicle, Ford EcoSport, 40,000, right? Now repost to line items, KB61. Document number is equal to 67. FI document, accounting document number. Company code SSKV. Fiscal year 2022. Click on execute. See, 40,000 was posted to SS01001 vehicle, right? Now, sorry, cost center. 40,000 was posted to SS01001 cost center, right? Then under this cost center, we have number of vehicles, right? So, amount, okay. Fiscal year 2022, click on execute, right? Click on execute is not there in the material, please add it. After the fiscal year, click on execute. So amount is equal to 20,000. Order vehicle is equal to TS01 2233. 2233. Click on enter. Again, amount is equal to 20,000. Order vehicle is equal to TS01 2244. Click on save. Now, here, this repost of CO line items is used to process the common cost. So what is the common cost here? Here, normally, this repost of CO line items is also used in the case of real internal orders. See, for example, right, in Hyderabad, right, this month, we started participating in one exhibition event in the Nampally grounds. So for this exhibition event, right, this exhibition is going to last for 3 months, right? Then, so we have started participating in the exhibition conducted at the Nampally grounds this month. Okay. In order to manage this exhibition event, we have recruited a separate employee, exhibition event manager. For him, we are paying a salary of 50,000. Okay. Now, next month, another exhibition is going to be started in the PWD grounds, Secunderabad. Now, in that exhibition event also, we want to participate. For that exhibition event also, we have to recruit one more employee. So in order to reduce the cost, what the management has done is, we have asked the manager of first exhibition event to manage the second exhibition event also, in which in return, we are going to pay a salary of 75,000 to him. Instead of 50,000, right? We are going to pay 75,000 salary to him, so that we can also save 25,000 and the manager also will get this 25,000 extra. Win and win, right? So he has accepted. That's why, right, the manager of the first exhibition event is also looking after the second exhibition event. Then, in the month of February, we paid the salaries to this employee. Because this employee was basically recruited for exhibition event number 1. So that 75,000 salaries was posted to first exhibition event. Now, some of the salaries also to be posted to second exhibition event. For that, we can use this repost of CO line items. Clear? But here I have shown you in the statistical internal orders, nothing else.
So one thing it cannot be apportioned. You told that statistical.
Real orders.
Sir?
Real orders can be, I am talking about real orders, right?
Okay.
Exhibition event is a real order.
Sir, but now the petrol bill has been, it is created as a.
I did not apportion.
Yes.
Right? See, we have transferred within the same cost center, right? 2 vehicles are there within the same cost center. Within the same cost center, right? We have transferred the cost from one vehicle to another vehicle. And that too, these are not real orders. These are not real controlling objects.
Okay.
So we did not apportion, right? We did not apportion to any real controlling object.
Okay, one cost center to another cost center.
No, within the cost center, right? From one vehicle to another vehicle.
Okay.
Then repost costs, KB11N. This also can be performed in the case of real orders only. KB11N. Screen variant is equal to select cost center orders personnel number. Screen variant is equal to select cost center order personnel number. Just a minute before that. After repost of CO line items, to see the report, go to KOB1. I skipped this step by mistake. First, let us see the reports.
Sir, in the
KOB.
examples you told about the exhibition manager salary, we have to create the two cost centers like exhibition 1 and exhibition 2.
Not
And
two cost
then-
centers, two internal orders.
Okay, then in the statistical order, what we have done, it's like we have created a two vehicles, no, sir.
Yes,
That is a one internal order.
another internal order.
Those are also like two internal orders.
Yes,
But
every
you have,
vehicle itself is internal order.
yeah, two vehicles is the internal order, and you have bifurcated the 40,000 as 20,000 and 20,000.
Hmm.
That it is a transfer, but not the apportionment.
Yes,
Then the example you gave, which like salary to a manager, in that case, that also it's like the same, no, sir. Exhibition
transfer,
one is
yes, transfer.
yeah,
also
that is
transfer. Apportion
yeah,
means
that is-
what? Once the exhibition event is over,
Yeah.
we allocate the cost of this real internal order, that is exhibition event, to the sales cost centers.
Okay.
Because sales cost centers get the benefit because of participation in the exhibition.
Okay.
And
Yes, sir,
also,
got it. Yeah.
exhibition events does not have the perpetuality.
Yes.
They have only 3 months life.
Yes.
So you
Yes.
cannot keep the cost as such.
Okay. Yeah.
The cost has to be absorbed somewhere in the organization.
Yes. So some cost will be apportioned to the cost center, and some will be apportioned to the sales because of the exhibition. We got some sales. That is an
Exactly.
apportionment.
Exactly.
Okay, sir.
So to see the report, go to the transaction code KOB1. Order is equal, write down please. Order is equal TS012233 to TS012244 to TS012244. Click on execute. See, Ford EcoSport 20,000, Mercedes Benz 20,000. Now repost of costs, KB11N. Screen variant is equal to, right down, cost center slash personnel number. Just a minute. I'm sorry. KB11N. No, why it is giving this type of screen? Just a minute. Yeah, screen variant is equal to select cost center, order, personnel number. Screen variant is equal to cost center, order, personal number. Within the same cost center, we are transferring cost from one vehicle to another vehicle. Cost center old is equal SS01 Order old is equal to TS01 2233. Cost element is equal to 4,365. Amount is equal to 5,000. Cost center new is equal to same within the same cost center. SS01001. Order new is equal to TS01 2244. Click on save. Now again you can see the report. To see the report, KOB1.
Sir, quantity and measurement, sir.
Yeah, I forgot to give. How much you have transferred?
5,000.
5,000.
5,000 divided by the 100 rupees average, right? 50 liters. Display report KOB1, right? Order is equal to TS01 2233 to TS01 2244. Click on execute. See, actual consumption of petrol is, right, 15,000 for EcoSport, 25,000 for the mid-space bench. This is the actual consumption of petrol, right? Then we can enter the planned value of petrol consumption for each vehicle. How? See, for every vehicle, manufacturer specification will be there. Mileage per liter, right? So on the basis of the number of the kilometers run by every vehicle divided by company specified mileage, it will give you the quantity of petrol for each vehicle into rate per liter. That will be your planned consumption. That planned consumption we can enter for every vehicle. That is the next step. Planning internal order wise. Just planning internal order wise. KPF6. Version is equal to 0 from period 10 to period 10, fiscal year 2022. Order is equal to TS01 2233 to TS01 2244. Cost element, petrol consumption, 4,365. Select form based. Click on overview screen. See, TS01 2233. Do one thing. Enter planned values for every order, right? Here you can write TS01 2233 is equal to 15,000. 15,000. Now, again later. Click on next combination button. Click on next combination button. TS01 2244 is equal to 20,000. Click on save. Now, variance report. To see the plan and actual variance report. S underscore ALR underscore 870-12993. In your material, 9993 is there. It's not 9993, 12993. S underscore ALR underscore 870-12993. S_ALR_87012993. Controlling area is equal to SSKV. Fiscal year 2022. From period 10 to period 10. Plan version 0. Order value. PS012233 to PS012244. Click on execute. See, total planned consumption is 35,000, but actual consumption is 40,000, right? This is for all the vehicles together. You can see that orders, right? Now, on the left-hand side, vehicle-wise, you can see the variance. See, for the Ford EcoSport, right, actual is 15,000, plan is also 15,000. So there is no any variance, right? So EcoSport is working fine. Then if you click on the Mercedes-Benz, plan is 20,000, actually is 25,000, right? So this vehicle is consuming more petrol than stipulated. Then this vehicle has to be repaired. So here, this information is only for the information purpose, that's it. For decision-making purpose, right? You cannot apportion this cost to any other cost centers. Because this vehicle is used for many cost centers, right? One not for a single cost center, not for a specific purpose. It's a general purpose vehicle. So in that case, logic I'm explaining. So in that case, to which cost center you can apportion this cost? That's why you cannot apportion the cost. And that's why we have created this as a statistical internal order. So here, put heading real orders. Put heading real orders. This real orders we will see tomorrow because explanation has to be done at a stroke, right? I cannot stop in between, right? This we will see in tomorrow's class. I have not yet set your errors, Jyotsna. For sure, I will try to tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Any questions from anybody?
Yes, sir. Afzal, one question. Have you checked the assets accounting? There is a continuous error coming, yeah.
What
Hello,
is
sir?
that error?
Sir, I don't remember at the moment, but last time you told us that you will check the assets accounting because we are unable to assign the company code to the depreciation chart of account, something like this, yeah, which I
Inconsistency,
remember.
sir. Inconsistency.
Yes.
Oh,
It is showing inconsistency
between FI company code and
chart
depreciation.
of depreciation.
See, the
sir.
thing is, right? First, you have to maintain the group currency as additional currency for your company code. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then you have to define the parallel currencies for the depreciation area. After that only, you have to assign the chart of depreciation to the company code.
Okay, sir.
So what is your company code? You are also getting same error.
But by having group currencies,
No, Jyotsna, you are also getting same error.
Sir, no, I got it, but I have done same
rectified,
as
Okay.
same as you said. I tried it, sir.
Okay.
It has
Okay. Just to post me your error again, Afzal.
okay.
I will check.
Okay, I will send it to you again today. Yeah.
Okay,
I will send it.
please. Yeah,
All right.
please.
Thank you.